What is up, guys? It is Alex here for my first F1 review of the year, and if you may remember last year I did a sort of mini-series towards the end of the year where I reviewed this sort of race before it sort of happened. So this is going to go up on the Friday, and I hope to do this before every single race. And you can see this first lap was absolute mayhem in the game, so I'm very sorry about that. But it did sort of settle down a bit afterwards, but hey, it doesn't really matter about the gameplay as much, it's more about the entertaining commentary which hopefully you're listening to. And yes, just this racing, I'm racing in the 2011 Mercedes, and obviously the game, 2012 game hasn't come out yet, neither has the cars really. We haven't really seen them going around much, we've only seen a little bit of pre-season testing. And for all of those people that are into F1, I have got the Sky F1 package that they've released, because we bought Sky HD recently, mainly just for this, and hopefully I'm going to be able to watch every race live. And yeah, so I'll be raging about it on Twitter. If you want to go and follow me, I'll leave the link down in the description. It's not going to be my gaming one, because I have a separate one for my YouTube and normal one, but I'll leave my normal one down in the description if you want to go and follow that. That'll be awesome. But yeah, so who do I think is going to be on top? And that's what this video is about. And I did a video about this a little bit ago about the whole season in general, but in Australia, it's very, very hard to predict because, Sebastian Vettel was very quick here last year, but, it was a pretty much flawless weekend for him. He did very, very well. He hooked up one of the greatest laps I've seen in a long time around this track, and he just did amazing. And, it will be very, very hard for him to do a repeat effort of that, because not many people will do back-to-back, victories here at Australia, because it's such a hard track and demanding track. And as it is the first race of the season, it brings such a high pressure load for the teams, because HRT last year didn't even make the 108% rule, and a bit embarrassing for them. So they started in Malaysia, I think it was the second round, and they went from there. But it's just a bit embarrassing that they failed at the first hurdle. But so, who do I think is going to be on pole? Well, most likely is going to be Sebastian Vettel, as he's just one of the most amazing drivers in the world for just putting those one lap, amazing flying laps. He's probably one of the greatest drivers in the world. I mean, in some ways, he reminds us as an Ayrton Senna. He's great in the wet, and he's very, very fast around single laps, and sometimes can be really, really amazing around a whole race, but Ayrton Senna, that was special in that way, that he could pull off an amazing race every single race, and that's what a lot of people, struggle to do nowadays. They can't consistently put together amazing finishes. But Sebastian did a great job last year. He won, I think, 13 races or something crazy like that. So it'd be hard to bet against him from winning another title, but it's going to be a lot harder this year because McLaren have come in force, and they've put a lot more effort into this car than I think they did last year, because the rule changes really made a big difference to the look of the car, and they might be a lot closer, and we hope it's going to be a lot closer, because last year was a bit boring just watching Sebastian Vettel run away with it, and I'd rather watch a fight like 2010 and 2007, 2008. Those were great years, and I really remember those in my head. I'll always go back and watch the season reviews of those because they were just amazing. So, we've got qualifying out of the way. Who do I think is going to win the race? Well, the forecast at the moment is it's going to be raining in practice and raining in the race, and with the dry qualifying. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens. And if it's anything like in 2010, I think that Jenson Button, or British, one of the British racing drivers that is going around nowadays, along with Hamilton as rester, I think Button is possibly going to win this one. It's hard to see where the teams are at the moment, because the testing was a bit random. We didn't really see the full pace of the cars, but I don't know. My bet's probably on Button to win the race and Sebastian Vettel to grab pole. So anyway, leave your comments and sort of thoughts about this down in the description, and not in the comments even. And by the time you've watched this, it might have already been the end of the race. But be sure to report back and see what you thought. Tell me what you thought about the race, because I'll be reading all those comments. And if you haven't already, remember to subscribe for more content like this. I do one of these every single time a race comes about, and hope you will all enjoy it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. It's been Alex. I'm out of here. Bye.